Hello YouTube, Fuzzfinger here, and in today's episode of Final Fantasy XII, we're going to be tackling DEATHSCYTHE, a hunt which has caused a lot of people a fair bit of aggro, so hopefully I'll be able to guide you through it and you'll have it done in no time. If you enjoy watching, please don't forget to hit the like button, and we'll get on with today's episode. So DEATHSCYTHE is an enemy that roams around in the Necrophile of No Buddhist. So if you're not familiar with that dungeon, then you might want to check out the previous couple of episodes in this playlist where I explore it in its entirety. And I'm just going to show you where it is in the clan primer. I believe it's number 25. So it's called Dead City Watch. That's the name of the quest. And we're looking for Popo, who's located around the shops here. So let's just exit the menu. And it could be this one here. Yep. I haven't slept in days. I can't sleep. A bill? Ah, right, the bill. It's just like I wrote. Every night the same dream. A DEATHSCYTHE waiting to seize my soul. Will you help me? Will you rid me of this demon? Yes, we will. We'll plan to anyway. Who'd have thought I'd be so happy just to find someone to listen to my story? Oh, where to begin? I suppose I've no one to blame but myself. Not long ago, I went to the Necrophile of No Buddhist, looking to find weapons, anything. Alright, I was grave robbing, I admit it. Tales of the Reapers of No Buddhist are far known, the spirits of warriors who could not defend their king in life, and so fight on in death. It's said they become DEATHSCYTHEs, haunting anyone foolish enough to plunder the slain. They're just stories, I said, but ever since, when I close my eyes to sleep, it's there, waiting. Surrender the axe. They say it weakens its victim before taking his soul, and I don't know how much longer I can hold on. You must kill it, and quickly. I'm sure you'll see where I found the axe. I entered the ruins and went down a stairway, walked further in, then took another stairway up. It is deep within the ruins, and I know it's much to ask, but I've nowhere else to turn. Please, I don't want to die. And so the DEATHSCYTHE hunt begins. So we're going to head back to Teleport Stone, start making our way over to the dungeon, the Necrophile of No Buddhist itself. Okay, I do recommend entering the Necrophile of No Buddhist from the Nebreus Deadlands as opposed to the Salika Wood for this particular encounter. And make sure you have float cast, of course, before you come in, or you're going to end up getting decimated by the traps. If you don't have float for whatever reason, then I have made a video on how to retain that ability, which you can find in the playlist. And we're going to be looking around this area here that I've got centered. I mean, judging by that, you could probably enter from either location. It's going to get you there at the same kind of time because it's dead center of the dungeon, really. But this fiend is quite unusual in that it will only spawn when your characters are in HP critical state. Now, they don't all need to be in HP critical state, but the more that you have in HP critical state, then the higher the chance of getting the mark to spawn will be. But I'm going to get to the location first, and I'll show you more of what I mean. Right, so the Cloister of the Highborn is the area that you actually want to reach. It is quite a substantial area, unfortunately, and the mark does have a tendency to just roam around once he spawns, and the trick is getting him to spawn. So what I highly recommend is that you first of all clear out all the enemies, because you're going to have to reduce your party's health to critical. So first of all, I'm going to clear all these encounters out, and they do like to respawn, so just do your best, and I'll be right back with you once again. So one way you can do this is while you're clearing out the enemies, is to make sure that you just turn all your healing gambits off and use the enemies themselves to just, you know, do a little bit of damage to your characters and what have you. And hopefully then you'll start to get some of them into the yellow status, or the critical HP status, which is what you want to be seeing, really. I was going to see if you could use 1000 needles, because that would be a good ability to cast in party members. Unfortunately, I don't think you can. So you will just have to basically hit them with standard attacks. And if you do let them die, or if they die by mistake, try and use Phoenix Downs rather than, or Raise magic rather than Arise. So I'm going to turn red as his Arise off for the time being. And in fact, I recommend Raise because Phoenix Downs can be boosted by license thingy-majigs. So I'm just going to use Raise to resurrect. And don't forget the mark when it spawns. We'll have a dark red. There it is! A dark red dot. So we're back. We're up and we're running. So what I'm going to do now is very quickly head to the party menu once more. And are we locked out? Unfortunately, it looks like we are. So we're going to turn everything back on in terms of gambits and get all our healing gambits back up to snuff. And this guy likes to go immune as well, unfortunately, to physical attacks. So something I recommend is using, well, non-physical attacks, quite frankly, in order to get this battle underway. Just make sure that everybody else is having a good time. Looks like it. Okay, let's turn everything back on. And slow things down a touch. And you might want to just watch out against Darkra, which can be quite nasty. You can equip a black mask if you want to avoid the damage from that. So let's try and get these little ones defeated first, these Goliath type enemies. And then we can focus on the boss himself. Okay, so now we're going to take the boss down slowly but surely, at least that's the plan. But I'm going to see if there's anything to steal from him first of all. So we'll just whack our steel gambit on. Probably best to do that along with the thief gloves. We got a book of Wargame Mill. Very interesting. Okay, so now that we've stolen, we're going to go ahead and give Varn his ribbon back. And turn Giltos back on. And hopefully it won't take a huge amount of time now to get this guy defeated. So basically the DEATHSCYTHE rather is a bit of a mean mob. So let's just go ahead and get rid of Doom. I still haven't got a healer in the party. So we'll say goodbye to Penello for a short while. And basically then this guy has 125,000 health along with a level of 44. Giltos is also something he's immune to. So let's stop wasting Gil, if assuming that is something we're doing, and try and bring Penello back in. Since she can basically hit him with all kinds of other nasty stuff. Except she doesn't want to. She wants to hit him with normal attack because, yeah, hitting a physical immune mob with normal attack is very wise, Penello. So yeah, let's just turn that off. Well, let's turn that on for a moment and just change the attack. I'm going to see if we can damage him with Cure Magic, which might be possible. Yep. So I'm hitting him with a few Cure Jars at this point. And hopefully this will take him out. Can't you see what I'm doing now? So Varn's probably about to die from this Doom. I didn't get rid of it. Oh, it's still got 5 seconds left. He's dead. So yeah, when he goes physical immune, looks like Cure Magic is the way to go. And the DEATHSCYTHE has been vanquished, which is good to see. Just throw Remedy onto Varn. And then I think we can make our way back to the Petitioner. So I'll see you back there. I've just teleported back then to the Nalbina Fortress, where we're going to go ahead and tell Popol the good news about DEATHSCYTHE. That hopefully his bad dreams will be a thing of the past. He's standing up now, look. You're back. Thank you so much for helping me. I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer. I fell asleep. The DEATHSCYTHE was there, as always, but then it just vanished. I knew then that you had killed it. Ah, to be awake again. When you're hunted by a DEATHSCYTHE, you're never really awake. Before the war, me and a friend of mine had a smithy, but he's gone now. Who knows? Maybe it's time I gave that another try. Ah, well, if it isn't Jovi. Jovi, over here. You know, Jovi's always cropping up at the end of these hunts in Now Being a Fortress, isn't he? What do you want, Popple? If you're still trying to get rid of that cursed axe of yours, I'm not interested. The cursed axe is cursed no more. This fellow killed the spirit that has been haunting me. Well, that's Jovi for you. I can never thank you enough. You saved me from a fate worse than, well, a deadly fate at any rate. Thank you. And we get our reward, including a Soul of the Master, a couple of high ethers, and a batch of useless skill. And another hunt to tick off the list. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Please come back soon and we'll carry on with more Zodiac Age. See you soon.